Hello, this is Lois. I have bad allergies today, so I'm not gonna try to talk too much, but I figure that's fine. Kind of games. And more to the story and stuff, so yeah, I'll just let the story speak for itself. For what we're doing.
Still here. Stuck in this damn jam, my man. What's up?
Yes?
You see a Samaran street vendor surrounded by a motley assemblage of goods. When he realizes you're looking at him, his face breaks into a wide, welcoming grin. The name Sileng is embroidered over his breast pocket.
Happy shopping, officer! Everything's cool here.
The name
Happy shopping! Everything's cool. The goods are cool, the customers are cool, the place is cool. And one more thing, officer.
From out on the bay, a cool wind gathers. It sweeps into the city, tugging at the textiles hanging around the stand. Some distance away, the sound of a tin can clattering across the street can be heard.
You're very cool. Bang, 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 bang!
Makes both hands into finger pistol. Fires a few.
You feel a twitch in your index fingers. There's a finger shootout brewing.
Whip him out.
Don't shoot, officer! Have we got an arrest here or just a shakedown?
Shakedown.
Good one, officer! You're a funny guy! Now what can I do for you?
This isn't a joke. Give me your money. I need. Just kidding. We're really here to shake answers to official police questions.
Then fire away, officer!
Ooh, my rhetoric. Dumb. He settles back into the policy's box. Sitting on getting. What stuff are you selling?
Only the coolest goods in Revachol. I've got sneakers, speakers, extremely comfy pants too. Try them on right here. No shame, only freedom.
Where did you get those comfy pants?
I'm an entrepreneur, officer. I've got sources, buyers, suppliers, distributors, manufacturers, wholesalers, all extremely cool and above board. Good joke, officer. Here we don't have permits, just economic freedom. Take a look around.
You glance around the decrepit buildings, the miserable weather, the sidewalks strewn with sunflower seeds and a dust-choked air.
It's beautiful. Beautiful freedom.
It is, yes. Anyone can set up their shop whenever they feel like it.
That's right. No permits, no bureaucracy. That's why this city and its law officials are so cool.
If you wanted to be cynical about it, you could say we are here to protect the interests of property holders. I am not, however.
My man, officer, you make all this possible. Without you, this climate would be extremely bad for business. You're part of the Gossamer state. Yeah, that's the main thing about you. Freedom is great. It's what lets independent entrepreneurs like me sell quality goods at competitive prices. No need for discounts at ceilings, officer. Everything's already on sale. Anything you want, 50% off. Anything for you. You mean these delicious pre-packaged shelf-stable meal kits? Really easy to cook, no hassle, really cheap too. Buy some, try them out. No problem here, officer. I get all this from one of my suppliers, an extremely reputable guy.
Wait, Humanex, humanitarian aid.
Oh, he's a good guy. I think you'd get along. I'll let you know the next time he's around.
Interesting.
We'll need more if we're going to pin this one down, he thinks. Good questions, though. Sharp eyes, officer.
Me? It's a boring story, officer. Who cares about the past? I'm all business now. All Revachol.
Finger pistol, 9mm. You were promised a gun, that much is certain. That's why you became a cop. Yet here you are, loitering around with idle hands like some story beep loser from the street. Suddenly you're supposed to be solving cases by what? Like talking to people? How are they going to believe that you can protect yourself and them from savages without a firearm? This ain't right. You need to think around this problem. You need to snap your fingers at people as you do. Oh, I definitely want to take on that thought.
Very cool. I like your style, officer.
Humanitarian aid macaron. Okay, I guess we gotta get some rhetoric.
Everything's still cool here, officer.
No need to dress this one up. Just tell him what you want.
Oh, okay. But why, officer? Ah, yes. Money is very important.
Are you trying to ask for a bribe? If so, you're not doing a very good job.
Sorry, detective. You mean these delicious pre-packaged shelves? No problem.
Wait,
What? Look, officer, I'm just a retailer. You'd have to talk to my supplier if you got questions about the supply chain. That's how the game works.
Interesting.
we'll need more if. A rusting control panel. This panel usually closes. You pull the lever all the way up. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. A spring brings the lever back to its. Wasn't there a sign over there saying functionality will be restored on Wednesday? A cockatoo is a parrot with an erectile crest found on the Seminine Islands, and this book talks about the delicate nature of twos, as well as introducing some of the most popular, perhaps the most impressive of all the species. The endangered major majestic cockatoo is often described as the most flamboyant bird in the jungle. Its pink-colored wings and flowing crest embellishing its proud and bumptious nature. In the words of poet-explorer Sir James Fournier, few birds more enliven the monotonous hues of the verdant forest than this big, bold, and beautiful species. It must be glorious to behold, dark pink and snow white. Despite its banging name, the Bang Bang cockatoo is actually the shyest of the species, common in almost all Seminoles forests, as well as zoos and homes all over the world. Its plumage is mainly grey and white. The Seminoles name, Bang Bang, is thought to be of onomatopoeic origins. This is a yellow-tailed black cockatoo. Its specific name, Psittacus venereus, relates to its dark and somber plumage. This bird looks as if dressed for a funeral, 24/7. There is something indisputably ominous about it. Ooh. You're right. Cockatoos are magnificent creatures. They love to perform, cuddle and show off, and will even scream for fun, often as loud as up to 135 decibels. Ouch, that must hurt. Yes, but all those cockatoo species are so different. Which one are you? You're right. You're Psittacus venereus embodied. This ominous bird belongs on your heraldry.
Give me a moment.
Hello again, officers. Ooh, not only have you found my address, you've discovered my biggest secret. I'm a coal miner.
She does have eyes that seem to be smeared with coal.
It doesn't have to do anything at all. Nothing does. Like me. Right now, I'm doing nothing at all. Yes, I keep hoping a shaft will collapse on me, but somehow it never happens. Does anyone in a city like this? Shoot, Piggy. It's what you do, isn't it? They just might be. Rough stuff. If you take the ride, you'd be wise to buckle your little pig belly up. We apologize, but we're currently not buying the entrapment you're selling. Please call again later. Thank you. If you're really interested, then I'm sorry. But I don't do anti-radiation drugs anymore, so I don't know where to get them. From a guy on Buggy Street, Porta Rosa. Go there after midnight, and you can get all kinds of funny things. Veterans of the People's Pile selling their stash.
She immediately regrets telling you, but it's too late.
Hello. Playing through a bit of disco. Something to do. Or, sorry, I don't know if the bike picked up everything I was saying because I'm kind of quiet, but trying to find something to do. How have I been? I've been okay. Hard to talk when my nose is all sniffly. But yeah, just gonna be chill for now.
You hear someone walking around.
The door or talking. how to get to the balcony. Oh. This. Check this exit first. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Oh, okay. In from the other balcony. You, have you heard of this game or have you played it before? Ah, finally. Curtains shift just a little. Someone's watching. Breaker boxes full of cigarette butts and electric wires. Just a door. This. Oh, it's locked. Someone's growing rosemary thyme. The cactus.
This door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced.
Oh,
Someone
28.
here really values their
Apartment.
security.
Right.
Number 28. This is where the cleaning lady said the smoker on the balcony lives.
Let's see if anyone's home. Knock on the door.
No one answers.
Looks like the young man we are looking for isn't home. I think our best chance to catch him is in the evening.
It's 6 o'clock, so I think if we wait
We
a
should
couple
return
hours.
tomorrow after we have finished with our day's work. How about 9 p.m.? Sound good?
Oh, tomorrow. We met him today, day 2.
The smoker on the balcony. This is why we're here, right? He might know something about the murder. So tomorrow 9 p.m.?
Suddenly, he's a little worried about your memory.
Tomorrow 9 p.m. right here. Apartment number 28.
For that
Good,
first.
let's go.
Damn. Turns out it's quite tricky finding someone in a big apartment building. Don't worry. You'll get him.
This is logged in our. Oh. Compliance. Whoever lives here. Voices from within. Singing along to some buoyant. Oh, give me the bottles. There, no. This is man. So this is gonna sound awful, but part of me wants to like punch this guy because I just want to know what happens. I've never seen anybody before, and I wonder what Kim would think if we.
A bundle of clothes heaped on. In the dark, it looks like a nest. Something underneath there is breathing. It doesn't give a shit that you're a cop. Stop your hand now, or you're gonna die.
Are we gonna die? Okay, I'm gonna do it. Reckless abandon.
Your hand touches a greasy duvet covered in cigarette burns and ketchup stains. You hear a growl. There is something alive underneath it. It's deep in suffering somehow.
Pull the blanket off. I'm gonna pull the blanket off.
You see a 60-year-old, fat, red-headed man passed out
Uno's
from large
dad.
amounts of alcohol and God knows what else. The smell of shit rises from his mouth. You don't have to take him down. He's already down.
Ooh. Ooh. Okay, so we don't have to do it. Damn, is this thing even alive?
I'm afraid it is. Look, it moves.
Points to a fleshy lump sticking out from the other end of the blanket. Limb seems to be twitching from time to time.
And look, the other foot is camouflaged by a striped sock bearing the name Maxtor on the sole. 3 toes are poking out of a hole. A groan rises from the man's throat, dry like a death rattle. He's trying to say something in his sleep.
Oh my gosh, we have sick perception. Is 90? I think 92 is the highest percent chance we have, right? You can't make it higher. I'll report back to Coon. Hold on. Just cursor. Okay, nothing. Perception is not down by anything. Okay, we don't have anything that boosts. Okay, that's fine.
The aging alcoholic is still there, breathing. The air in the room is stale.
Is this good as father we're seeing?
Well, judging by the color of his hair, I would say yes.
The lieutenant's right. The man's unwashed hair bears a familiar ginger tone. Even the hair on his chest is coppery. The light from the window falls into his half-open eyes. There's still plenty to be scared of here, just not what you thought.
I think he's still quite bad. I mean, what he has come to. This man won't be feeding his family anytime soon. Not that he was, but at least he won't be beating his son.
A pair of half-open bug eyes is staring back at you from the dark, empty, and frozen. It's clear that the person behind them is not awake. His half-open eyes give him the look of a dead man, but he is in there and not enjoying himself.
Can't you tell? It happens to exceptionally committed substance abusers. They fall asleep with their eyelids still open. Not a pretty sight.
Oh my gosh, he started talking. Suddenly the man starts growling. 3 words managed to escape his mouth, along with a strong stench.
Look, he's trying to communicate.
Maybe we should help him?
What is there to do? We could turn him on his side so he doesn't choke on his own vomit, but he's already on his side.
The form.
We could take him to Remedy or Saint-Baptiste, but he doesn't have money for medical services. The almshouse would turn him down. They don't do charity for people who are trying to kill themselves. Besides, he'll be dead in a few.
And stop listening to him.
The pile of blankets grunts miserably.
Alright, let's try this perception.
The man
Ooh.
groans once again, but his tongue keeps failing him. It's impossible to make out the syllables. A hand emerges from the blankets, trying to gesticulate something. And then it dawns upon you, clear and surreal. Pigs, he says. He's trying to call you pigs.
Oh no. What did you just say? Wait, he's awake.
His hand falls back on the bed, limp and defeated. A loud snore escapes his mouth. He's asleep again.
At least he got to say his piece.
Oh. So he did see us as... Yes.
Silence. Only heat emanates from the sleeping body. He wouldn't be too thrilled to learn you stole his stash. It was the last thing keeping him functional.
Okay. Well, that was interesting. Gotta talk.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
Okay, we're trying to walk all the way around. Talk to Kuno.
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic.
Can't do that, unfortunately.
Have you come to make your offering to Kuno?
Okay. I feel like alcohol's probably the safer bet.
Stay the fuck away from Kuno. You smell like bum shit. Kuno's not a bum. Kuno doesn't touch that shit. What? Do you think Kuno's fucking 80 years old? Trying to bring me bum juice? Make the Kuno paranoid?
Maybe he doesn't like it because his dad smells like it all the time or something.
Just because you get high off that shit doesn't mean Kuno has to fuck himself with that fermented piss and shit mix. Trying to get a 12-year-old hooked on the shit shake?
He looks like he can't believe your depravity.
Alcohol use has been declining in the under 16 bracket this past decade.
I wonder if Kuno's gonna let us, or if Kim is gonna let us give Kuno some speed. Probably not.
Put that away. Right now.
Well, there's our answer.
What a fucking pooper. Bitch doesn't have the pump for it. Old bitch, pump's bust. Kuno has the pump for it. Kuno has a giant pump.
You just called Kim a pooper.
Don't ruin it for Kuno. Can't you see Kuno's pump can still take it? Can still pump the good.
Oh, that's terrible. Well, Kim. Sorry, but I'm gonna give a kid some drugs. Because I couldn't punch him.
I'll die before I...
Okay. Investigate. Strength on it. Oh, he was walking to this. There we go. Get through all that. There was anything else. Maybe we should head back to the where the strike is happening.
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you.
Gross.
You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
Okay, yeah.
The container sounds a muffled gong.
Oh, okay. I think I know what to do. For some reason, it wouldn't let me punch Measurehead, which I really wanted to do. Maybe we can try that again now. Or this guy will talk to us, probably not.
Looking for something, Hunt? Come to drugs? They are shit, man. I don't let anything pollute my body.
Takes a long drag on a cigarette.
You know where that shit comes from? Sarah Miriza, Safre, Ilmara. They take the money from our local junkies here and then use it to outcompete us in the manufacturing sector. They know they can't beat us in a fair fight, so they have to get us to weaken ourselves somehow. It's racial sabotage, racial economic sabotage.
But they make Al in Ilmar too. I was told they do.
I don't go for that foreign piss. Proper booze is made in Mundi. Or sometimes I like a dram of that Yugograd vodka. Koikos and worse much, but they do no booze. Not in, not out. I'll never betray the purity of my tribe.
So you're telling us that you don't know anything about drug smuggling through Terminal B?
I don't know shit. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
He puffs on. And what are you still hanging around here for? Most other connoisseurs, camionneurs have left.
What do you think? I can't leave the lorry unguarded. Stuff's been getting looted lately. It's those little kips sneaking on at night. If they touch my stuff, the bosses will be on my ass like ass cancer.
There was a bunch of spilled boxes in the back of a big lorry nearby.
I did see one lorry with the trailer doors open on the way. You know what happened?
Yeah, I knew that guy. He was an honest driver who loved this country. We were having a good debate about genetics at the Wheeling in Rags when some kip boys smashed his lock and took damn near everything. Lost his fucking job over it.
Lorry with the trailer doors open. That's the car or the lorry we went into, I think.
Since he left, I haven't had anyone to talk to. It's a fucking travesty, is what it is.
Telling you that who's running drugs through Terminal B?
Isn't it obvious? Fucking Sealang, that beady-eyed South Samaran. His little side business is a scam. I wouldn't be surprised if he was peddling drugs as well.
You better south of here? That guy's a lorry driver?
Of course he's a lorry driver. What? He tell you he's just some simple businessman or some shit? He's selling his employer stuff after he broke the seals on his Humanux lorry. His tribe are natural liars. It's in their blood. He's your man, all right? 100%.
I wouldn't be so sure about it. Not until we've heard what Sealang himself has to say.
Can you pay a Sealang a visit then?
Guess so.
He grins contented with his. Okay, well, let's go talk to Sealang just to make sure there's any new conversation we can have. I already talked to this guy completely, right? I think.
Still here. Stuck in this damn jam, my man.
Where am I going? Excuse me? Okay. Oh, I can click on these. I didn't do that
There's
before.
a pile of cheap
You like sunglasses of
Sunglasses.
stylish shades, huh? They'd be even bought. These are hideous. What's more, they don't even fit your face. You can feel them pinching your nose and chafing against your brow.
Oh, okay. I clicked on all the green circles, but I did not actually click on the items.
Damn, officer! You look like a mega secret spy! Very secret. They're practically made for you. I'll let you have them for 2 real and 50 cents.
They're perfect for concealing your bloodshot and baggy eyes. It's going to be very difficult for anyone to take you seriously with these things on your face.
No, you are definitely not buying those.
Don't tell me what to do, Kim. I like those sunglasses.
No, I can't. We can't walk around with you looking like this. Okay, fine. Go ahead. If you want to look like a walking midlife crisis, then who am I to interfere?
A walking midlife crisis. Shades of self-destruction. They have such a cool name. Electrochemistry. I think my electrochemistry is too good, though. Yeah, 6.
These are all boring. Boring third-rate ho-hum sunglasses made of cheap Syrahese plastic. The kind of plastic that melts in the sun.
These are all first-rate sunglasses. Premium design, super material, very cool. UV resistant. These will definitely keep your eyes safe and cool while doing your dangerous police work.
Conceptualization. Why am I so dumb? Why can I not conceptualize? Oh. Give it a shot. I don't think I need to be closed for conceptual. Actually, maybe I have one. I think I have one. Oh. Put on the nice shirt. Oh, okay, wait. Oh, it's my jacket. Okay, so I can put nice. Hee.
The shine.
Stylish shades, huh?
70%.
They'd be even more stylish. No luck. All you
We rolled
find
pretty
is
high,
this
though. That's nice, though.
lime-colored cellophane visor, produced by a bargain sportswear brand called Amphibian, apparently. There's a malformed green frog on its bent cap.
Oh, that visor is perfect for you, officer. It'll definitely keep the sun out of your eyes while you're shooting criminals. Bang, bang! And all for a mere 6 real.
Hey, at least it might actually offer some protection against the sun. Not like those cheap plastic shades.
Yeah, are the firelights something we should be prepared for?
I hope not.
He says, looking up from his browsing.
You don't like it? Sure, Square Joe. No problem. Let's get you some real shades.
Frog visor. Frog visor. Darn it. So expensive. I'm a poor, poor man. A poor, poor city. I look
You
nice
see
with
two
my
lowly,
white
defeated
jacket,
speakers,
though.
Thralls, slaves basically, perched atop them like conquerors surveying the land. A pair of found, durable wear sneakers, ultra series.
I can see you with taste for luxury, officer. Can't keep your eyes off those sneakers?
Speaking of luxury, you should go over and ask about paying for those sneakers with your net worth.
Go over and ask about paying those sneakers with your net worth.
A pair of found ultras. The design is impossibly sleek
Well,
and
fawn is
simple.
like
a futuristic silhouette with a
like
sleek
Nike, right?
monochrome colorway, a jet black upper, and a silver-lined midsole. Dedicated, victorious, sporty. These found sneakers are a must-have for a track and field legend.
Those sneakers, mister. Those sneakers are the latest found sneakers. Super air, super fine, super cool. Only 50 real.
$50.
These once
Oh, they have
respectable
stats I have,
speakers
though.
have been conquered, reduced to a mere prop by the indomitable found ultras atop them.
Yeah, Motorix, right? But they would look cool.
A small heat emboss on the veneer reads, Solidarity Aid from the People's Republic of Samara. The speakers themselves don't seem to display any magical qualities.
No, don't look at the speakers, officer. Look at the sneakers. The sneakers are the stars here.
I already looked at the sneakers.
Then look at them again. These are the premium lifestyle sneakers, officer. The best on the market.
Can't I just buy the sad Congress Samaritan speakers?
No way, officer. These aren't for sale. They're bad speakers. Low-fi socialist junk.
I think I might be a lo-fi socialist junk myself.
No, officer. You're a high-class policeman who accepts nothing less than the best. Lucky for you, I've got the best on sale.
I don't know what I am. I don't even know myself. I want the sneakers.
Well, if you want them,
I'll just for a moment calculating.
but see, they are the pedestal for my sneakers. If I let go of the speakers, where will the sneakers go? I can't leave premium lifestyle sneakers on the ground. If, on the other hand, you wanted to buy the sneakers too, I could maybe throw in the speakers for little extra. 50 cents?
Okay, okay.
There are clothes inside. Cheap second-hand clothes, smelling of strangers' body odors.
Don't be shy. These are premium class clothes. Good quality fabrics, best retro design. Save the economy with your style, officer.
How about some premium class service over here? Like paying with net worth. Go over and ask him if you can do that. You find your hands deep in tattered and faded garments made from weird polyester blends that make your body itch and sweat in all the wrong places.
Gross.
The box smells like cat piss or like an old person with no money.
Gross.
Economical, but also trendy.
Ooh,
Look first hand,
composure.
buy second hand. Keep the economy moving.
97.
Something cold grazes your hand. Synthetic and sleek. A windbreaker. Surf, it says, but also wind, summer, 100% waterproof, and sport. All in different typefaces. Practical, and yet it may deaden your senses to the world around you. Possibly because of the awful typeface.
Good choice, officer. Mega sporty. And it's only $4.50 for you, sir.
It's only 450. Only 450. I don't need more composure though. Dang, my composure's at 7. So cool. Dynamic windbreaker. Maybe I'll come back. What? This is there something on the ground? Oh, I can't click on it. It's not highlighted. Okie dokie. Well, for this guy, see if we can pay with our net worth. Whatever the heck that means.
Everything's still cool here, officer.
So, C. Lang, what is your stance on drugs? What's your stance on drugs?
Drugs? I don't go in for that, officer. Drugs ruin lives.
For a moment, he's unsure how to respond.
Unless you're into drugs, of course. In which case, drugs are excellent. Mwah! Tasty, tasty drugs.
Tasty, tasty drugs. We're looking for a lorry driver who's transporting drugs out of the harbor. He or she is in this traffic jam. I'm super into drugs.
That's very cool.
Very
A lot of
cool.
the coolest detectives do drugs.
Oh yeah, that's me.
Sadly,
Coolest
I
detective.
don't have any drugs on sale. Or at my home, or on my person.
Smiles.
Sir, it appears to be true. No drugs in sight. Not in the box of sunglasses or under the speakers.
Okie dokie.
That's even cooler. You
Uh-huh.
investigating that and all. But I am not a lorry driver. I'm just a street vendor. I don't know anything about that.
But you are a lorry man. Another driver has identified you and your lorry.
Who
That's
said
true.
that? It's the fat racist, right? I bet it's him. He has an agenda against me because I'm an immigrant who works harder than he does. He's a hater.
That is true though.
So you admit you're a lorry driver?
No, I just said I work harder and he's an asshole. I'm
He stops to think.
Realizing he can't get out of it. Smart man.
okay. Maybe I'm a
Oh,
lorry
okay,
driver
so he
too.
is.
A little. But that's not the most important thing about me. That's my day job. This is my dream.
So you forgot to tell me?
Exactly. It's such a small part of my life. It's in the rear view mirror now. I'm climbing out of that hole with ingenuity.
What do you know? Stop squirming. What do you know about the drug operation at the harbor?
Nothing. I told you. I'm not a dumb guy. I don't get involved with that crowd.
And what crowd is that?
You need to know.
Crowd, you know, the drug crowd.
There's more here.
Oh.
He's afraid of this crowd, whoever they are, more than he is of the racist lorry man.
Ooh, okay, so he doesn't want to label them. Okay, if you don't know, then I'll tell your employer you've been selling this. What do we want to say here? I feel like 3 is the most... will be the most persuasive, right?
No use. He's not telling us.
Oh.
He's too afraid. We need to take him to my station and ask him there, after we've called his boss.
Okay, look. There's bad people doing bad things here. That's all I know. Please don't get me into this mess. I spent 15 years working my way up.
If you don't want to get into this mess, you have to give us a reason. Everybody's saying, help us out. No one will know it was... both of these are good.
It's a she, okay? The other drivers call her the lady driver.
Lady driver.
You're better off staying away from her. The way they talk about her,
Shakes his
she's
head.
no lady.
Interesting. Could this driver be connected to the Hardy Boys?
Who are these other drivers who talk? The lady driver, the old woman back there. He's out street. Could she be associated with the Hardy Boys?
All of them. I don't know. I told you all I know. Are we cool now? I really want us to be cool now.
The jam mystery. Find out who the lady driver is. Who's the lady driver and where's her lorry?
Who exactly is talking about this lady driver of yours? The racist or the other one with the tattoos?
What's north?
All of them. Even the ones who've left. I don't hang out with them. I don't remember who has tattoos.
Old woman?
I don't know. Maybe. If she is, I haven't gone near her. I don't get involved. I told you.
Be associated with the Hardy Boys.
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not all right. I scored. Let's cap this off with a purchase.
Frederick.
You can walk away from here with funky sunglasses, detectives. Both of you. You deserve it.
Let's see if any rhetoric is upped down. And I think we didn't have anything that boosts it, right? Minus. Okay. Yeah. We're good. Alright. Another shot. I'm gonna take a smoke again. Try again. Whoosh.
Everything's still cool here,
42,
officer.
42, 42.
No need to dress this one up.
Darn
Just tell him
it.
what you want.
Oh, okay. Ah, yes.
Are you
Sorry, detective.
Oof. So sad. I hurt myself for no reason. There's a garbage can. Can we go to this garbage can? I don't really want to buy anything, right? I'm pretty sure. Money. Okie dokie. Can't go down this way yet. This is blocked off, right? No way to go down here. Okay, let's go to the store so we can sell all the bottles we collected. Okay.
Is this...
Oh, the recycler, right? I talk to
The
the...
tear machine stat. Your bottles
Teen.
clunk into the machine. Do you
Yay.
know what you should do with that money, kiddo?
Uh-huh, alcohol, yeah, whatever. There's things I can buy, right? Yeah. Good. All good. Or we can go on this way, right? What's that? Pack of smokes? We explored this one.
A lorry stuck in the windows. Fumes of heavy
Yeah. What on this way? Anything we can find here? We looked at this already too. Yeah. The statue. Oh. It do be raining.
The woman still
If you want her attention, you
no response.
Where am I? Who are you?
Like a magician recalling a subject from hypnosis, filtered her back to reality. You're right, man. We're out.
Never mind. I remember now. I'm still stuck in that traffic jam in the 50s.
Yeah, it's with. When else would you be then?
Back in Methka, during the time of the revolution.
I'll return to her
The
face.
sidewalks and cafes are filled with young people. I was on my way to see a new Goyadero picture starring Gabriel Buendero. Until you came along, that is.
Look, she gave. Jesus.
This is Gabriel Buendero.
This is the photograph in the lavish chamber.
A strikingly handsome man looks straight at you, his head crowned with a wide brim hat. His hair is dark as an oil slick, and his jaw the most perfectly chiseled thing you've ever seen.
He was the biggest star of his day. Girls used to faint in the aisles of cinema whenever he came on the screen. And schoolboys used to memorize all his lines.
Leans back, serving the world. She's. Man, I love all the accents and so fun to listen. Accents. I take it you're in the mess. You were young?
Someone was.
Now as though her meaning were. Well, these are not your memories.
They are someone's memories, boy.
It's gruff son.
What difference does it make if it's me or not? They're beautiful. That is all that matters. Beautiful and true. And they will win. They're coming for this, you know? All of
Looks
us.
around.
All of what? The world. The present.
Try to interrupt your dream.
I wasn't dreaming. I was there, Loman. It was early spring, and the man behind the black sun had just come out. The posters were 20 meters tall. Everything was golden.
Her eyes narrow as she appears to take your measure.
While you, people, were tearing each other apart over your petty little revolution, in Methk, it was a golden age. Why not, Harife? It's not like I have anything better to do in this hellhole.
Hills back against the railing of her motor lorry. Behind her, mountains of memorabilia, photos and knickknacks line the dashboard. What are you hauling?
Diamonds?
Diamonds, really?
Of course not.
She says, grinning.
But wouldn't it be marvelous if I was?
Okay, but what are you really hauling?
Whatever stupid things they put in the lorry, I imagine.
You don't know what you're hauling in your own lorry?
I quit concerning myself with that a long time ago. Besides, I don't drive the lorry for the cargo, if you know what I mean.
She says that as if something narcotic is the real reason.
Wait, you get high off driving a lorry?
Oh, It's so much more than a high where I go, Harife. It's low. I go to the bottom.
Closes his eyes in reverie.
Yeah, it's definitely some kick. Some terrible kick in the dark. A sleep kick. Perhaps you can find out later.
What if the cargo is contraband?
Then it's contraband, Loman. What? Do you want to take an old woman in? Be my guest. Lock me away like Bad Hand Hermenegildo.
Bad Hand, Hermenegildos' bad hand, strangled 300 people. What can I say? Some people just really like strangling people.
I don't really understand this whole Boyadero.
Of course not. To truly understand the Boyadero, you need to listen to On the Western Plain.
What is that?
It's an old ballad about a young girl who falls in love with a daring Boyadero. He promises to marry her as soon as he returns from the Western Plain.
I'm guessing that doesn't happen.
Of course not. The Boyadero returns from the Western Plain a changed man. One night, as he and his beloved are out walking along the river Madrid, she pleads with him to give up his riding and settle down.
It's kind of funny. It's raining in the game. But, like, I was listening to the weather outside, and it's, like, for me outside. So it's kind of funny how it matches the same. I think I'm hearing thunder. Oh. I think I see where this is going.
So the Boyadero strangles his beloved and throws her body in the Magritte. Then he rides off, because the Western Plain is calling to him.
It's pretty terrible, but artistically poetic, I guess.
You have to understand. A true Boyadero needs a whole horizon to himself. He can't be tied down by man or woman. His beloved was selfish. She didn't know what it meant to love a Boyadero.
Think? Murakami seemed away.
She's just a distracted old woman. We should maybe let her get back to her things.
You hear that, Loman? I don't think your partner likes you spending too much time with me.
Wait, why?
Nothing. I just don't think she's connected to anything.
Did you drive a lorry if you get like that?
Oh, don't worry about me. I'm one of the best camioners around. I drive routes no one else will.
What routes?
Lomonosov's Land, Udashnaya Zemlya, the Western Plain.
Johnson closed her eyes again, letting her mind to somewhere. Oh, the Western Plain is like a real place.
A terrible cold comes over her,
Huh.
rattling her teeth as she stares inward.
The Transcatolia Magistral. You for 1A. Adestradas do Mirador. All the good ones. The deep trenches. Where the bluebirds fly.
She opens her eyes again at first. Something over Esper and blacking out. You should be better. Ooh, ride until you're dust, sister.
You're right, Loman. I'm the one who should take my health more seriously. Thank you for looking out for me.
She's making fun of me.
A correct appraisal. You're quite shabby.
Is that
That's
all
true.
you woke me up to say?
I am shabby. Are you the lady driver?
Did you just call me a lady, Harife?
What sort of a woman driver? You're the only woman.
I'm not that either, Harife. I've gone too far from it all to remember what was between my legs. It doesn't work like that on the long haul.
You're not that driver, Emil.
I'm only terrifying to small children and to those who used to know me,
Why are you scared to the people who used to know you?
because they can no longer recognize the person I once was.
Eh? You said long haul.
The big ones, the trucks. There's no women and men there. It's all just...
She comes along as if to a track on repeat.
In the middle of this town, there's a ghostly motorway. It takes all the people where they want to stay.
You feel very cold suddenly, as if standing face to face with a terrifying adversary. Then the feeling dissipates, and all you see is an aging woman. In the background, A quiet song seeps from her cabin into the air. You don't hear any vocals.
Then who's this female driver I was told of?
How should I know? Do I look like I spend a lot of time with the other communers sniffing around when I have my movies to go to? Oh, Sim.
The woman stares at you, her mind elsewhere now.
What
Know
do
about
I
drugs?
need drugs for, Lowman? What I see, what I feel, the great adversary, no drugs can compare.
The adversary.
Yes, there is a protagonista and an adversario.
Just to the
I am on the
interested-
side of the adversary. There's no coming back from that hole.
protagonist and an adversary.
Those epithets are familiar somehow. The great adversary, the great unrest.
Huh. Yeah, we don't know what these things that she's talking about are.
I don't like the sound of any of that. Sounds like a horrible drug. The worst one of them all.
Where can I get my hands on experience like that?
If you don't know,
Flicks her wrist in a gesture of casual dismissal. Okay, let's just... Or it was just XP, I mean. What is it you're hauling exactly?
you're man, Lowman. What of it?
Okay, let me put this another way. Are you smuggling drugs to Terminal B?
Maybe. Probably not. Makes no difference to me either way.
Her shoulder bones crack as she shrugs. You said earlier you don't know what cargo you're hauling.
Just this month, I made half a dozen trips from Saramiriza to Grat on the U41A. What do you think they take from Saramiriza to Grat, Lowman?
I don't know.
It's diamonds, Lowman, obviously.
Damn this. Make her answer.
Are you making fun of me right now?
I would never make fun of a real Lowman, Sheriff.
Ma'am, you're not responsible for what a client puts in your lorry, as long as the seals are not opened. We officers know that.
Gives you a stir.
Lay off her.
Okay, sorry. My bad.
Where do you want me to go? This isn't so bad. I can listen to music, or the seagulls. Look at all the colors and the futures of this world. It's a good palate cleanser, this jamboree. Or I can just relax and let my mind carry me back where it will, to the Great Plains.
I think we're done here, no?
He closes his notebook to stress it.
Yes, go. Enough jamboree. I need to get back to Mesky.
Her voice trails off. Interesting conversation. Backyard wall? Oh, is this like changed? Backyard wall. Backyard of the Whirling Rags, I guess. Okay, we just came. If there's anything. Ooh, there's a big thunder now. It's very loud. Oh geez, now that I think about it, I wonder if the power might go out. That'd be bad.
Right to work!
Right to work. Right to work. Hello?
Hola, wandering man.
That weasel I
can
visited,
I
turns
help
out he has one heck of a colonial mug collection.
Yeah, the janitor who gave me the key to his apartment said the guy's a bit of an asshole.
His mug collection certainly represented antiquated social values. Man with such a funny mug collection can't be that bad. Ha 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 ha.
Like I said before, I don't know much about this weasel, but the bossman said he's a real piece of work.
Which is a beret.
Thanks for helping out, friend.
Okay, well, nothing new there, I think. So we can go up this way. Okay, I really want to take care of Measurehead, but I don't know if we can. I really want to punch it. That's what I want to do.
descent has only worsened since I last saw you. You have
Really?
really let yourself go. Don't be vulgar. White Mr. Clay also. To serve is noble. It takes
I really don't want to
discipline.
hear anything he has to say. I
Your
don't even want to
petulant
read it because it's just
individualism
nonsense.
has only contributed to your
Individualism is my
great
jam. I'm a rock and
individualism.
roll star and a rebel.
I am not surprised you
I
enjoy
don't really
it
know
so
who the
much.
70s are. Everybody's
This has
head
happened
trauma.
to I am a
So did you come from the islands?
I have heard about. I'm from Cool. You have heard enough. Don't be.
I just want to
Mr.
click all the
Clare
options, I
is a
guess.
man of vision. Above all,
Biggest communism builder.
Ram. I am not surprised.
Measurehead stoically.
I think
That will be the
That will be our lucky races. Oh, sorry, Kim. I skipped what you said. Kim, what do you think about this? I think this race is better than the last, but the next race will be the really good one. That will be our lucky
he
races.
will grant us 3 wishes.
Your pedomorphic friend has quick wits. A protruding occiput.
Blah 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 blah.
You should keep him close.
Blah 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 blah.
The
blah,
congenital
blah,
defect
blah, blah,
of
blah, blah.
farsightedness does not render.
I think
that will be the
Oh,
he will
okay.
grant us.
Your pedo.
Let's
the
do that.
lieutenant.
You should keep him close. I am the hardy. Now leave racist.
Why can I not punch this
I
guy? I really
am
want to punch this.
True, that is a noble cranium, but you got a hard noggin yourself.
Correct. Racist.
Welcome to
I
Maybe
am not
True.
Why can I not punch
That
him?
Your silence betrays your inferiority.
I want to subscribe to his race theory.
wow, you work hard.
I do?
Oh yes, you hustle. You're a provider. It's tough out there, but you keep it real and provide.
I guess I do, yeah.
Oh yeah, like a horse, a workhorse, for hard work.
What hard work do I do exactly?
Look at yourself. You're a human pedometer. You must have walked 200,000 steps down cracked asphalt, mosaic, sand, and linoleum after you re-emerged. That is the sign of a hustler who never gives up. The world is harsh and people are evil. You didn't make it that way, and you won't let it break you. You ride.
I can ride till I die.
That's just what it's like. Life and death. But you got gills on your side, baby. Got those black papers with the faces of the innocents on them. You bring in the Franco Negros and the Solas. It ain't easy, but you do it. Day in and day out. You didn't make the rules, but you won't lose. You're a cop and a sprinter and a money printer.
I'm a cop, I'm a sprinter, and a money printer. Oh, and then spotting stuff off to that suspicious Roy guy.
Yeah, you're in the sales
Oh, yeah.
business. Shaking for shit and then pawn it off.
Law officer style. Guess I
Sure,
made some gills, sure.
And has it been easy? Is life easy? Have you not gone into cardiac arrest?
I'm not
Are
dead.
you not about to have an anxiety attack or shoot yourself in the mouth? But you still hustle 24/7, ride or die. Now, ask yourself, are you rich?
Not yet.
That's right. You work harder than anyone. You almost rode yourself to the grave, and you're still practically
A hobo. No, not
Why
a
is
hobo.
that?
I don't know. Why am I so poor? Freaking taxes, man. There are no cops out there, but the cops have price dumped it. The system is broken. Because that Gart guy is. Why am I so poor?
Because of the taxes. G-Man's got his jam-covered sticky fingers in your pocket, stealing from you
G-Man?
every time
Oh, we're
you
gonna call
buy,
Gart now.
sell, walk, talk, fart, so much as sneeze.
Really? Every time I sneeze? Oh
Every
my gosh, I'm gonna
time
sneeze
you
right now.
wipe your ass. They got their direct and their indirect modes of taxation. Sales tax, excise duty, extraction tax, alimony. One tax that doesn't even have a name. Plus there's the stuff people in other countries pay for. That makes them ask for more money from you. Here, total tax duties add up to 98% of all your money.
I did actually sneeze just then. I just muted. No freaking way. Guess I'm a free market fundamentalist now. Pretty sure that seems like a pretty big number. This isn't helping solve my money problem. It's only making me into a free market type. Are you sure?
What are you not sure about? They're milking your nipples till they bleed. Can't
Ow.
you see? Aren't you sick and tired
Tired of having bloody
nipples?
nipples. True. Bleeding nipples are kind of a pain, but how would deregulation help with that? Opt in, but only a little.
Here you go,
might as well.
hustler.
Just jump right in.
Fight the righteous fight. Free the people.
Keep it real.
Keep it street. Keep foaming at the mouth furiously on the tax issue.
Woohoo. A new thought. Indirect modes of taxation. First, if you have a side B ideology cooking somewhere, don't sweat it. Fighting indirect taxation for the Gossamer state is compatible with all creeds. It's cool like that. You're a cool anarchist. Unless you don't want to be an anarchist. Whatever. Stuff this meal ticket in your eye socket and let's see if we can steal some love back from the robber barons at the customs agency and the banditos at the Insulindian Financial Oversight and Competition Committee. Ooh. I'm so sad. I can't punch Measurehead. Not fair. Wonder what I did to that. Either that or maybe like my stats need to be a certain way for certain options to come up. And at the bottom, the union logo and demand democracy.
The file cabinet stands steady as ever.
Can't
The
go through
drawer slide.
position. Oh man, I really want to be able to do that one. One more health down. Volition? We could try it again. I really want to. I feel like this is a... okay. One. Volition. And... nothing's... impeding it right. Nothing that helps us here. Speed bottle. We could damage our morale instead, taking... we have 5 uses on where Kim goes, we can still give it to, you know, be a bad person. Physique. Pull it in. We have 2 health left. Motorics and Psyche. Yeah, let's just take the primal linen. I feel like it's safer, and we have 1 more heal left. I'm gonna use this. Okay. Oh. Can we use it? What? Oh, it didn't register. Okay. Slurp it. The slurp? Are we? Oh. Probably need to get more healing items later.
The file cabinet stands steady as ever.
Oh my
And the
gosh,
unlocked
please.
Drawer.
Let me
You're
do-
trying hard, but the data here is unbelievably dry. Something about containers.
Ooh. Ooh, I foo.
Hundreds
Freaking
of
72,
documents
dude.
containing logistical data and the
Sad
same material you already
day.
went through. The drawer slide.
What a friggin' waste. What a friggin' waste. A new will appear here, right?
The payphone.
Let's go up this way. I forgot how to get to that tower thing, but there's some bottles there that I wanted to pick up. Oh, is it? What time is it? Cause it's only 7:30. Saturday, 7:30. Let's go back down there. Oh, here's the bottles. Okay, these up.
Numerous empty wine bottles glisten in the rain. Someone partied really, really hard here.
Wait, how hard?
Well, they went through 6 bottles of potent Pilsner, 3 bottles of Commodore Red, and almost 4 packs of cigarettes. It must have been pretty hard.
Did I do this?
Well, yes, I think we can say with relative confidence that
Really?
it was you.
This is really sad. I must have been miserable.
Yes, this scene isn't exactly ripping with joy. Let's just move on.
Oh, before we make some money. More money? Okay. To explore.
This is the night.
Okay. Let's see. Let's put this away. Not looking like we're. Let's head back over here. Ooh, maybe we can talk to what's his face? That one guy. The reason wealthy one. I don't think we can do anything. Okay.
A rusting
Yeah. Let's make our way up here. I want to see if we can open this.
You're back before the cargo container. Its drawer has not lessened since you were last here. If anything, it seems to have grown slightly.
Rhetoric.
No reply. The knock which you attempt to your left.
Oh.
The lieutenant considers your actions.
Rhetoric. Any rhetoric bumps? Thing eating. Rhetoric? No. Rhetoric was the same as we had for the guy with the selling the random stuff, right? Oh man. You have any rhetoric? Rhetoric is light blue, I think. Maybe take more drugs. Almost dead though. Oh man, intellect. Could smoke again. Well, YOLO. YOLO. 19 minutes left. Oh, I still have it on me. Oh, okay, perfect.
You're back
This is the highest
before
chance we
the
can
cargo container.
have. But
Its drawer has not
oh, it's
lessened
impossible. That's
since
why
you
it's so
were
low,
last
even though
here.
we have all these
If anything,
bonuses.
it seems to have grown slightly.
Been in the world for 2. Curious world. 3%? Not a chance in heck.
And
Dang.
as it's always been, it's impossible to open a container with rhetoric.
Oh well. We ever get put points in rhetoric, at least we'll have another chance. The container guy still here? Nope. Oh, he's past this thing. Hey, what's this? Hello? Oh, $1. Need to open this too. I think it was bugged last time. I don't know why we couldn't open it. Oh, it's just locked. So, okay. Okie dokie. Oh, $1.50. Up to you. No.
Oh, hey, mister. I knew you'd be back to talk with old Leo here. Yes, I did. It's like Lady Larice said when she opened a bathhouse in the basement of my apartment building. They can only get so far before they're aching to get back. And lots of folk really did keep coming back.
Leo, can we keep this screen?
Sure, mister. Absolutely. I'm always willing to help out nice fellows such as yourself.
Okay, we don't have anything else we can talk to him about. Unfortunately, that one red check. gone forever. Man, this game is hard without being smart. All we can do is punch things, but I don't have anything to punch. Ah, he's here. Oh. Fish.
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this time, since you've already sat on that chair.
Open the door, you asked me. Can we discuss the murder now?
I'm very glad to hear
Oh,
that,
nice.
Harry. One
with the smile.
question. You didn't actually happen to stumble in and see what's inside the apartment, did you?
I mean, we could just lie, right? He told us not to, so... Good.
You're right, Harry. You only had to unlock the door,
Other
which you did. So we're all good here. Now let's get down to brass tacks. It's time for men like me and you to figure out who's killed who and why. Real police work is gonna start happening now. I promise you, Harry, this is gonna be good.
I heard about the connection between the lynching and the strike. I would like to hear what you know.
By now, I'm sure you've figured out who the dead man was working for. The bad guys. Wild Pines. Sent to scare us. Another violent measure of the top hats against us flatcaps.
I'm listening.
Harry, this strike is the culmination of many, many mistakes made by the Wild Pines group. They tried to shut the strike down by sending in armed mercenaries.
Oh, hey, Alaman. Yeah, I started a bit ago, but let's see. Oh, well, so one thing was that we tried to get to the apartment to the guy that was on top of the balcony that we talked to, and he was smoking there. We checked his apartment, but he wasn't there, so we're gonna try to come back at 9 o'clock tomorrow in the evening. And then the other thing we did is that so Joyce sent us on a mission. Joyce is the rich lady on the boat. She sent us on a mission to try to find which lorry driver is like smuggling drugs. So we kind of went on an adventure. We kind of went on an adventure with that. We've discovered that there's like quote unquote dangerous people, and the most suspicious person is like a lady driver. So we don't know who that is because we haven't met a lady driver yet. So that's like a potential suspect. So yeah. Let me think if anything else important happened. I think that was all, like, that's all the interesting stuff. And then right now, if you remember, Everett Claire asked us to open a door for him. We went inside, but I made sure not to tell him that we did that because he told us not to go inside. But yeah, so now that we let him know that we opened that door for him, we're gonna talk to him and see what information he might have about the murder. Yeah, so Harry, this is a strike of culmination of many, many mistakes made by the Wild Pines group. They tried to shut the strike down by sending in armed mercenaries. Yeah, no problem. Hope I didn't miss anything.
You
Yeah,
mean
that was
our
it.
victim?
A security contractor? Can you imagine that? Workers standing in peaceful protest, united in the spirit of fellowship, and they send hired killers to mow us down with machine gun fire?
He performs a motion as if spraying bullets from a machine gun.
I'm talking beasts, hardened killers from proxy wars in Yisut, Semenine, Saramaritsa, you name it, they've done it. Raping, killing, burning villages, killing little children for the Senorita Pineapple Company, Harry. Everything they did there, they brought over here. They want to turn Revachol into a third world slum. Honestly, the only thing they didn't do is kill the village elephant.
Huh?
Now, I haven't personally witnessed the brutalities out there. I have the luxury of staying in my container, you see. If I need to go somewhere, they just move my container.
Wait, did they just move the container?
Yes, I'm an old man, Harry. My legs aren't what they used to be. They lift my office with that big crane. It's actually very fun. You should try it. But enough about me and my fun container. The killers the company hired, I think there were 3 of them, all hardened commando types.
Okay. All hardened commando types?
One of them got downright suicidal, getting drunk, violent, a little rapey. Even their own negotiator couldn't control him. That's your boy, the one who likes hanging out and trees.
Okay.
By negotiator, you mean Joyce?
Harry, what you need to realize is, we dock workers are not pushovers. We got grit, Harry. This whole neighborhood does. Push us hard enough and we push back. And when we do, we push to kill.
An entire neighborhood of killers.
Who exactly did the pushing?
There's a militant wing inside the Union. A group of people whose duties don't involve manual labor, but peacekeeping in the neighborhood, making sure everything runs smoothly. They're like you guys. Idealistic people who want to make sure bad things don't happen. And if they already have, well, punishment must follow.
Hey, Super Casa dude. Dropping by, thank you so much.
So these idealists killed our victim?
One day Titus Hardy, leader of this peacekeeping faction, comes up to me and says, "Boss, socialist democratic fervor drove us to take it upon ourselves to kill this beast that was burdening the land." He probably worded it differently, but that was the idea. Sure sounded to me like they killed him. I gave them 2 weeks paid leave and told them to lay low to avoid retaliation.
Aren't you worried we might arrest them for this?
Oh, I'm not at all worried about that. These are not the kind of men who get arrested. They're Martinez boys, tough and gritty. I'd like to see the man who takes them in. Besides, I sent my lawyer girl to look after them.
Oh, the lawyer girl. Quote unquote, the gardener. There was a bullet in the hanged man's head.
So they shot him?
He sounds pleasantly surprised.
He was shot in the head before he was hanged.
How odd. I don't know what to say, Lieutenant. They told me they hanged him. A hanged man is what I saw when I took a look into that yard. What I do know is, the case is in safe hands. If anyone can get to the bottom of this shot and hanged man, it's my 2 little policemen. Godspeed, policeman.
How do you know the mercenaries were hired by the shipping company?
How do I know? Let me tell you about these people. That's their MO. It's what they do.
I'm just fistling.
Last winter, some poor workers in Terminal E went on a little strike. The company sent in Sediment, a security contractor. The strike was over the workers' right to wear protective footwear, Harry. These guys turn up and start beating people. Tell you what, Harry, I wouldn't be surprised if we got the same mercenary company after a little rebranding. And I'm sure as hell not surprised to see an army of scabs under my gates.
So you believe the scabs were organized by the security contractor?
You said it. Hell, one of those guys looks big enough to take down that proverbial elephant. Boys like that don't just happen to show up during strikes.
You mentioned a lawyer girl.
Oh, Liz is a bright one.
He
I
grins
paid for
broadly.
that law degree myself, thinking it'll probably turn her all fancy. But hell, Harry, she came back a firebrand socialist. Sometimes she scares me with her zeal.
Tell us about Titus Hardy and his crew.
Oh, they are simply fine young men, all 7 of them. Exemplary union members, always working to advance their position in the local socialist democratic movement. Core members.
Hopefully we can get some information on Titus and maybe it'll help us be able to talk to him.
Old Theo used to run them, but things really kicked into gear when
Old
Titus took the
Theo.
reins and named the group after himself. Gotta love his initiative.
Interesting. Who's second in command?
They're almost all of them great guys, born leaders. Whatever happened, I'm sure they only had the best interests of Martinez and Revachol in mind. Work with them. Hell, interview them. But don't fight them. They really are just like you. Men who like beer, women, and some order on the streets.
Separate one from the herd.
Let me ask you this, which one of Hardy's boys is your least favorite?
Oh, that would definitely be Fat Angus. His feet smell from a city block away, and he's always having noisy stomach troubles. Horrible, revolting guy.
So let's say something happens to Fat Angus. Let's say a citizen's arrest. What if I were to pin this on someone and just quietly?
You would die, Harry.
Feels gritty.
You would die, and in the process start a bloody and completely unnecessary war between the Debarders Union and the Citizens Militia.
Yep, terrible idea.
Angus, his ever-growling stomach, and his smelly feet are all part of the Union. You have as much right to arrest him as I have to arrest your partner here.
Points to the lieutenant.
Actually, less. Because this is my hometown, my territory, and my backyard. You are a guest here, Harry. Please remember that. Oh, Harry. This is getting real grim, and there's no need for that. We are friends.
Sits back and looks into the guy with a wide smile. Yeah, okay, so now we get to the point. Everard, I met these Hardys. Can you ask them to cooperate with me?
But of course! It's the least I can do for my good friend Harry. I'll do it right after we've concluded this talk.
You can now go and tell Titus about this.
Yay.
See what he has to say.
Also, Harry, here's 5 real.
Wait, why are you giving it to me?
I'm not giving you anything. I'm just holding out 5 real.
Needless to say, this is another move. Don't take it.
I don't need the money. I don't need it. I'm a hard-working, what was it? Freedom of the, what is it? I forgot what it was, darn it. I don't need it. I only wanted to tell me with a hearty voice.
No, I wasn't offering it to you, just holding it out there.
What a nerd.
But I'm willing to share information.
He pockets the bill.
Was there anything else?
Okay, so we definitely want to keep this to ourselves. We don't want to mention this.
Was it a
Alright,
good talk?
done.
I'm not sure we made much headway here. I was hoping we'd bust the case wide open. Heck, I even wanted to tell you what I really want to achieve with the strike. I don't know what happened, Harry. I wanted you to feel like Mr. Martinez. And of course, I also wanted you to find your gun. But it's like I can't completely trust you. Yet.
Yeah,
Yes, Harry. It's like I can't fully trust you if you're not a man of the left. I want to,
That's surely
but
singing
I
his
just
head.
can't.
He's been hurt too much in the past by men who aren't social democrats.
You're right not to trade. I take care of me. I'm a hustler. I grind. I'm a money engineer. What's that supposed to mean? I'm more left than you are. Another corrupt scheme, isn't it? I'm neither left or right. I do what my heart tells me to do. I mean, want to gain his trust, right?
You're saying it, but I don't believe you. You know how it
Not.
is. Company snitches, agent provocateurs everywhere. I'm barricaded in this fortress of mine, and I need to get a message out. Will you help me?
And what would this entail?
Once again, I require nothing unethical or illegal of you. You just need to get 2 little signatures on this piece of paper, and then mail it to my accountant in La Delta.
What do you think
It
of this?
depends. I don't think what we just got from Mr. Clare was very useful.
His studies are
But, he thinks, it's your call.
As I said, it weighs on me heavily. But once we get really talking, well, I'm going to hand you the keys to Martinez, and maybe even help you figure out who's behind this killing.
He bows his head in shame, then looks up and smiles. Okay, what are the signatures for?
I'm glad you asked, Harry. The Union is going to build a modern youth centre in Martinez. It will be righteous. We're gonna get those teenagers off drugs and on roller skates. There's a nameless little street on the coast with some old houses around it. Most people have already signed. I just need 2 more signatures to get this mission off the ground, Harry.
Where's this place exactly?
On the coast, Harry, across the canal. There's a cul-de-sac there, a little village they're calling it. A gloomy place. You'll find it. I trust your detective skills, Harry.
Water drips from the eaves. A woman looks at her freshly tarred skiff. There's a pair of cavalry boots under the fish in the box, and the wind howls like a vicious spirit. You're already pretty deep into this. What's a little more? No one can see you here in Martinez.
What happened to the current occupant?
They are just gonna have to deal with the construction noise for 6 months, and then they'll be living like kings. Right next to a fancy new youth centre, designed by the best architects from Stella Marie.
Construction noise for 6 months. Oh. Oh. If I happen to be there, I can ask them, I guess.
You bring joy to my heart, Harry. Such a pleasure to be working with you. Here.
Into an open white envelope.
You need to get signatures from Isabel Sadie and Lillian Carter. The cul-de-sac is right past the pawn shop and across the canal. I hear there is some trouble with the waterlock, but
Tomorrow
they
we'll
should
be able to
fix
go
it
over
by
there.
Wednesday morning. Once you have the signatures, mail this to 13022 La Rocca in La Delta. Then I'll know you're a solid socialist.
I don't know if we want to talk about Joyce with him. Runs his fingers through. Hope the unit is involved with the local drug trade.
What? Harry, how could you say that to me? You know I appreciate a joke as much as any jolly fat guy, but I can't take slander. Are you actually investigating this?
No?
You've hurt me, Harry. Me, a friend. But you know what?
And gets over it in 2 seconds. Seems like it didn't really hurt him.
I trust you, like I trust all my friends. And I know you'll never talk to me about this again, because you don't want to wound me. So do what you want, and let's change the subject.
Thank you for your understanding. We will continue to do what we must.
You too, Lieutenant. You know, I like you, but you never were my favorite. I'm a Harry guy. I'm Team Harry.
None taken. Did we have anything else to do here, Harry?
Most certainly, Harry. By all means, Harry. What's on your mind?
I'm not sure if I want to talk about Joyce, but I don't know. Will it be bad? I think here. No. I mean, I think it's fine, right? Let's see what he has to say about Joyce.
Oh, that's very nice.
Okay.
I haven't gotten around to her yet.
He doesn't really
I'm
care.
very, very busy, you see.
Just a button
I
on
hope
his
you're
sleeve.
getting along. One thing I want to make very clear, Harry, is that this is not some kind of union versus corporation situation. Everyone is just pals here.
Just pals?
We're all trying to do what's best for Martinez. Don't feel like you can't cooperate with her because you and I are such good friends and I'm helping you find your lost gun. I'm not a jealous guy.
Let's see. What happened to the previous negotiator, Mr. Galmont?
What do you mean, Harry? Nothing. I let him go.
He made concessions for the company in previous negotiations. Why would you let an ally like that go?
He's an old man, Harry. I wanted him to spend more time with his family. God knows how long he's got left.
Call him a midget.
Harry, I have little people in my organization. I would never call someone a midget. What is this? Honestly, I'm beginning to think you're a midget, Harry.
I'm stupid.
I'm only kidding,
Me not
Harry.
understanding stuff.
You're not a midget. No one is. We're pals.
It's hard to say if he really lost his temper, or if this is another one of his tricks. This
tough.
man almost never angers visibly.
So why haven't you let her in to see?
If she actually wants to see me, she will find a way. Any good negotiator would. And I just don't have anything to discuss with a bad negotiator.
It's a fortress. He knows she can't get in here. He doesn't want to see her. It's as simple as that.
Okay. Joyce said the previous union leader vanished under a suspicious
Vanished? Harry, the woman left her casserole in the oven and couldn't make it here in time for the voting. Oh, did I leave my casserole on? Better go home and check. The election can wait.
Man frowns
When she got
approvingly.
back, the whole thing was over.
Oh, Joyce said I met you.
It's perfectly okay.
Okay.
Even
he's
if
fine
you've
with it.
told her everything we've talked about, it's absolutely fine.
Okay.
Of course, Harry. Let me just assure you one more time. It's perfectly okay to share anything we discuss here with this Joyce. This is a completely transparent organization. I have no interest in what she is doing, but I myself have nothing to hide. Your business is your business, and I respect your privacy. Just remember, none of this is secret.
Makes an all-accompanying gesture.
Tell her about all of it. My brother's picture, my singing swordfish clock.
He looks around.
Tell her how overweight I am and how I'm helping you find your lost gun. Tell her about everything. Everett doesn't mind.
This is weird. Not nice weird, but okay.
Okay.
See you soon, Debardeur. Just kidding, but not too much.
The big man raises his hand in front. It's always this, right? Just kidding, but not too much. That's basically like whenever you talk to this guy. Yeah. A white envelope with a stamp attached to the upper right corner, handed to you by Everett Clare. Inside are some legal documents, two names printed on them. Isobel Sadie and Lillian Carter. Both signatures are required. Get 2 signatures for Everett. That is on our list. Can we still go out this way? No, we can't. Okay, I guess we gotta go. I wonder if Kim has anything new to say. Let's see.
Yes?
Alright, let's skedaddle. Oh, let me out. No, we have to go around. I see. Okay. So I'm just waiting for 9 o'clock because that's when we can send Kim to bed and then we can hang out in the middle of the night. Get some nightlife going and also give a child illegal drugs because we couldn't punch him. So where is the way out? Oh, it's down this way, right? Yeah, okay. That. Oh, we just go down this. I'm still so sad I cannot punch Measurehead. It's very unfortunate. That was like the one thing I was looking forward to, having a physical build. But oh, is this a bottle? Ooh, I can pick up all these. Oh my gosh, jackpot. 10 cents per bottle, baby. Give it to me. Look at all this money. Oh, so, okay, so there is stuff that isn't going to be highlighted that we can click on. It's actually super good to know. Okay, get out of the way, I'm trying to make money. That's it, I think. Ooh. Let's get the heck out of here. I guess we can see if we can talk to Titus. I don't know if he'll still be there because it's getting late. But we definitely want to do that next. Now that we've talked to Everett. Oh man, I want to know what this folder is. It's important. But frickin' volition check messed up. So sad. Uh-huh. Here. So I saw this. Wondering if we can pick this up. Can't pick this up, right? Oh darn it. Pick it up. Actually, hold on. Let's put this away. I don't know if I need to put away the bag, but because this looks like a smoke. I can pick it up. Oh no. It looks like a pack of cigarettes to me. Okay, we want to keep the bag on. For bottles and stuff. We need to go around the trucks the other way. Because, before the end of the day, I want to make sure I can sell these bottles. Or closed. Oh, okay, it's not closed. Okay. Okay, recycle time.
The tear machine stands.
Kaboosh.
Your bottles clunk into the machine. Do you know what you...
Woohoo. $1.20. Okay, really quick. We'll talk to Titus, and I think that'll be the end for today, because I want to make sure I go to bed. Too late. Doop-a-da-doop. My psyche's still up. Goodbye, racist lorry driver. Okay. Let's see who's around here. Uh. Oh, we can talk to him later, right? They're here. Oh, they're still here. Sweet. Okay, let's freaking talk to this guy.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
This does not look particularly happy to see. Me and Avatar promised you'd cooperate.
Oh, so you went and talked to my mommy, and now she's making me play with you. Is that it, lawman?
Spits.
And what's gonna happen if we don't? You're gonna go and tell on us?
Very mature guys. Ever some word, right?
Yeah, I heard him. Now fuck do you think I'm doing here? You'd have your ass handed to you if it wasn't for the boss man's word.
Boss
Let me
man.
state this very clearly, capo.
Oh.
Hello, officer. I'm Titus Hardy, and these are my boys, Hardy boys. How may we assist you?
Oh, authority. Okay. I'm sure we have something for. Oh, I still have my. I think I saw my drug boost on. 18 minutes left. Okay, very important. Get all those clothes quick. Authority. Minus. Oh, I have nothing for authority. Okay, at least I have no down. Right? I could take some speed. Okay. Well, here goes nothing.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
15%.
Again, just get the dead guy's autograph, since you're his biggest fan.
Okay, we already talked about that.
fucking time.
YOLO!
This time it's going to work. You already ruled out
Ooh.
the first bad option that didn't.
This time it's going to work. Yeah, no.
Stop shitting your the law.
Yeah. Aren't you listening? It's done. Finito.
You're not the law, I'm the law.
For God's sake, stop shouting! Stop breaking things in my establishment! Stop provoking those oafs!
Sounds like someone's damn broke.
They're not going to give you anything, can't you see? I can't have a police interrogation in here. People are trying to eat.
I'm gonna tear your stupid hairy head off, Kurt.
Of course it concerns me if you make this kind of...
Easy, babes. What is this? I can't
Just
have
our
a slap fight in my bar. It's embarrassing.
He spreads his arms out gently.
We are deep, deep in forest territory.
It was
We need to
mischief.
cool off and re-engage later.
Taking a step closer to the door.
Everyone can see you picked some wrong options. Next time you have to come up with better things to say.
Oh, my authority.
I've got nothing to say to you. Why are you wasting your time?
Excuse me, sorry, I had to sneeze. Are you the hardy girl? Well, not.
I am not.
She says dryly.
You could be lazy. You could be anything. You could even be a model.
Even a mod?
Her face stiffens.
Glenn, I went to law school. I am an attorney.
He's right. With a face like that, she could be on the cover of Le Debutante International.
He's right, you know, you're very pretty. Get a grip, Glenn. She went to law school.
So fucking what? Lots of models are actually really smart people, fuckwad.
No, Glenn, they aren't.
Her tone is cold and uninvolved. I don't know what to say to that. Oh, we can talk to, her. I forgot her name. I don't think there's anything new. Oh, what's this? Hello? Excuse me, Mr. Cook. You have a job and I don't. My job, I mean, I have a job, but they're not paying.
Oh, hello, dear.
So just
There you are again.
Tell me about some cool cryptids.
There's really no point in manipulating anyone. She'd be only too pleased to tell you about her.
Yeah.
Go on and ask.
Hey Lena, I'd like to hear some about the cryptids you study. Could you tell me about a couple of them?
Oh, I'd be delighted. Truth be told, I could really use the company too.
One cryptid, not a couple. One. This won't turn into some kind of cryptid extravaganza.
Cryptid extravaganza, I like the sound of that.
And I don't. Just one.
Or he'll be disappointed in you.
Disappointed. Freaking Kim.
Ooh, tough choice there.
Why can't, yeah, why don't you want to hear about the cryptids? Are there any visible cryptids?
What an interesting question. And the answer is yes, there are.
Of course. All fairy tales have someone or something invisible in them.
Gosh, Kim, she's gonna tell me about the invisible cryptid. What is it?
It's the Col de Mama d'Aqua.
Oh,
Its
Mama
name
d'Aqua.
means thin whisper of sound, and that's precisely what it is. Self-replicating sound waves, invisible and intangible. The Col de Mama is very afraid of us, which makes it incredibly difficult to track.
What does it sound like?
Like nothing. It's such a high-pitched sound that us humans can't hear it, nor can other animals. It could be ringing right outside your window and you wouldn't even know it. Could be anywhere. Everywhere, even.
Fine, I'll bite. How can an animal be a sound?
Many scientists have asked the same question. Some have claimed that it isn't itself a sound, but a tiny corpuscle that emits sound waves. But there's no evidence to support this theory.
Could it be here? Right now?
It could be. As I said, it could be everywhere. And we wouldn't know any better. It could be ringing all the days of our lives and nights.
Maybe it's predatory.
What if it's predatory?
It's not. Don't worry. If it were predatory, we would have found it by the damage it inflicts.
I wouldn't be so sure. What if the damage is also invisible?
What is the evidence of this animal being a sound?
Plenty. It's the evidence that led to its discovery. In the 20s, a group of Areopagite ornithologists, that is, scientists who study birds, were trying out a new recording technology for capturing sounds outside the range of human hearing. When playing back recordings they had made in the foothills of the Ea mountain range, they noticed certain anomalies, patterns that seemed random at first, but on closer examination were consistent with the waveforms of songbirds.
Song?
The scientists soon discovered they could track and even predict what appeared to be feeding, mating, and migration patterns based on sound waves in a strictly delimited range of ultrasonic frequencies, even higher than those of the highest pitched bat calls. They realized that they had discovered a new species and called it the Coldamamadakwa, after the Paracanassian name for the voice of God, which is said to be very silent.
Oh.
They grew quite obsessed with these little birds. Even though they couldn't see them, they could distinguish among
they're
individual
little birds.
and even began to name some of them.
Name them?
Sequester, Time, Joscan. Those are but some of the Mamadakwa they followed individually.
Huh. Why is it so afraid of us?
That is a sad story. A group of university students assisting with the field work in their enthusiasm for the project, and no doubt because they were preoccupied with impressing their professors, nearly drove it to extinction.
Extinction?
They tried to communicate with it and had no other means but sound. So they started sending out sound waves at frequencies they thought might match the Mamadakwas. And what happens when a sound wave meets another sound wave of the same frequency, dear?
Cancel each other out.
Exactly. And these tests were performed so recklessly that when they happened upon the right frequency, well,
that's awful.
They wiped out most of the population. After that, the corpuscle appears to have migrated elsewhere. There have been recordings of anomalies similar to those spotted in Ea, but they've been few and far between. It's impossible to confirm the presence of any stable Koltamamadakwa population anywhere.
Of course. A common thread in these. Disappearance and unfalsifiability. I like the story, though, ma'am.
I'm glad you did, dear.
Genuinely glad. Hey, what about?
What about what?
This has been educational, so we need to discuss something else.
Of course, dear.
Okay. I mean, we can talk about more cryptids, next time, and maybe while Kim's not around, because he doesn't really care to hear it. But yeah. That was Disco Elysium. I'll be done for now, and, we'll continue this next time.